Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about how to prepare your home if you're ready to sell it. So if you're thinking about selling your home, what you do before listing it can make or break your sale. So let me walk you through how to prepare your home to attract buyers, how to get the best price, and sell faster. Let's start with outside, because the first impression that the buyer has of your home will start outside. As soon as they drive up in that driveway, they're going to look at the curb appeal. Buyers decide how they feel about your home within seconds of pulling up. Make sure your lawn is cut, your bushes are trimmed, and your walkway is clean and just debris free. Add some simple touches like fresh mulch, flowers, or maybe even a new welcome mat. These little things can make a big difference. The main idea is to make buyers feel like you have taken care of your home, and that starts outside. Now let's talk about when they walk into the home. I've walked into homes that I've shown buyers and smelled mold or just smelled cigarette smoke. Now this is something that some sellers don't really think about, but you may not smell your home the way that somebody else just walking into your home might smell it, if you get what I mean. So just know if your home doesn't smell right, the buyers are going to notice that immediately. So avoid strong odors like pet smells, smoke, or maybe even heavy food smells. Maybe you fried some bacon that day and you know that you're gonna have some buyers come through. You might wanna go ahead and air it all out. Open the windows, put some air freshener, put some plugins around the house, or maybe light a candle. Or maybe just give the home a nice deep clean. A clean home should smell clean and not perfumed. Sometimes when you just use air freshener or plugins, it may just seem like you're trying to mask a smell, but you definitely just want your home to smell fresh and clean when a buyer comes to view your home. So talking about cleaning, this one is actually non-negotiable. You have to clean your home. You got to make sure that your house is nice and tidy and spotless and just appealing. We're talking about cleaning the most frequented areas in your home, which we all know is the kitchen, the bathrooms. You want to make sure that you dust the fans, make sure that you dust baseboards, and make sure the floors are clean. Mop them up, sweep it up, vacuum up, and mop them up. Make sure that the whole house just looks spotless. If there's any dust that has built up on your furniture, make sure you dust that off. Wipe it off with a microfiber cloth or spray it down and wipe it off with a wet cloth. Also pay attention to small details like vents. A lot of our vents tend to gather a lot of dust and the dust could look really thick and gray. You want to make sure all of that is gone. Also corners, cobwebs. You want to make sure all the cobwebs are gone. You want to make sure you don't have any cobwebs visible. Just keep this in mind. A dirty home is going to make a buyer question everything about the home. So in relation to cleaning your home, you want to declutter your home. You want to make sure that you don't have a bunch of laundry sitting in a corner. You want to make sure that you don't have a bunch of papers and letters piled up on the tables. And just remember that less is more. So you want to make sure that you remove excessive furniture, clear off your countertops, and also pack away personal items like your jewelry and photos and any other collections that you have just laying around. The whole idea is to create space so that the buyer can actually visualize themselves living in this home and not only just see how you decorated it or what you have going on in the house, but they could see how they could go about decorating it and calling your home their home one day. So now let's talk about small issues in your house, like certain things that have to be repaired. That leaky faucet, chipped paint, loose handles, or stained ceilings, fix it. Those small issues can make buyers think that there are bigger issues hiding underneath. If something's broken, go ahead and fix it or replace it. If it's worn, like you have chipped paint, or your door looks like it needs a refresher paint, or your bedroom or the bathroom needs to be uplifted in some way, go ahead and do that. That will make a world of a difference for your buyers. The main goal is to remove doubt in that buyer's mind. Talking about fresh paint, one of the easiest ways to transform your home is to paint it. Stick to neutral colors like soft gray, whites, or maybe a light blue, or warm beige colors. Anything floral or bright and bold, that may deter a buyer, and it will deter their ability to visualize themselves actually living in your home, because that's your preference, right? Anything that's light and soft, it doesn't stand out too much. I feel like that in itself will help the buyer to be able to visualize themselves decorate in the house, or give them an idea of how they might paint the bedroom or the bathroom or the kitchen. They definitely don't want your idea of what looks good. So using neutral paint actually makes your home feel bigger, brighter, and move-in ready. The next thing to think about is staging your home. So you remember I said less is more? It's always better to have less furniture in the living room so that your living room could look more spacious. Again, the buyer is able to visualize how they would go ahead and decorate that living room. And it's always better for you to not have too many appliances and different gadgets that you use on the countertops. So put all those things away. So I'm not saying to overdo it. I'm not saying to just get rid of everything that you have going on in your house, because yes, you still do live there, but just do enough to make your home feel inviting and functional. So if you don't have any clue on how to arrange your furniture, hire a professional stager. A professional stager will help you to arrange your furniture so that you can highlight the space in that room to make it look functional. They'll also add simple decor like pillows, decorative pillows, or plants. The main idea is to make each room have a clear purpose. If you've ever been to an Airbnb, think how an Airbnb is set up. Most Airbnbs don't have too much furniture around. And if you go to a model home, like to a new construction home, and it's staged, you'll see how that setting actually looks. That's basically the idea that you have to use in your home. So guys, at the end of the day, preparing your home to list it is not just about making your house look good, but it's about making sure that when the buyer walks in, they can actually feel themselves living in that home. You do want your house to sell, right? So it's not all about how you want the house to be functional for you. It's basically creating space so that the buyer can have an idea of how that house could be functional for them. So guess what? If you need help getting your home ready to sell, I offer cleaning services, organizing services, and I could also recommend a professional stager. Or I can do it myself just by using whatever it is that you have in your house to make your home look nice and functional. The main goal is to just get your home market ready, because the better that your home shows, the more money you could potentially make. And that's your goal, right? Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my channel. I will see you next time with some more tips on either buying or selling a home. See you in the next video.